Hello guys, so today I'm showing you the last purchase that I got in Vestiaire Collectif. This is a Loewe Amazona bag. Loewe is a Spanish brand, even though one of the founders, let's say, he was German. He was a leather I'm not so sure whether he was a merchant or he was a craftsman as well, but Loewe was founded in Madrid by a group of leather craftsmen, and Enrique Loewe joined the group, so he was one of them. But later on, the brand was founded with his surname, and because he was German, but it was a Spanish brand, it's a little bit confusing because in Spain, we say the brand name is Loewe. We always said it. Everybody says Loewe. But I do have, like, my best friend, she's German, and she's half German, half Spanish, and she says Loewe or something like that in a more German accent than me, for sure, because I don't speak any German at all. But yeah, in Spain, we're a little bit tricky about the languages, and we usually tend to make everything sound Spanish. So that's the reason why in this video I'm just gonna call the name as a Spanish would call the brand, since this is still a Spanish brand, or it was originally a Spanish brand. So that's why I'm sorry for the German speakers but I'm just going to refer to the brand as Loewe. So anyway, so this bag has a lot of history. Actually, I was researching a little bit more, and the whole brand has a lot of history because, like what I told you, it was founded by a group of artisans who were very good at leather craftsmanship, and they were doing like tobacco cases and other small leather goods. But the reality is that they gain this kind of it was kind of like an honor to be suppliers of the royal court, and the women in the royal court were always looking for new handbags and leather accessories at the time, and that's the reason why Loewe became so well known. It has a very nice prestige among the royal court at the time. Now, the creative director I read, it was Jose Perez de Rozas. He was appointed by 1945. Even though the brand Loewe was founded originally in 1846, so that's a very old fashion house. This creative director, Jose Perez de Rozas, he was the creative director until 1978. But during that period, I don't know whether you're very familiar about Spanish history. I'm not an expert, even though I'm Spanish. But during that period, we suffer a civil war, and we had dictatorship. So during those years, Loewe suffered a lot from the isolation of Spain, because we were having a dictatorship, so we were really struggling internally as a country, and we tried to be kind of neutral in the Second World War, which meant we were even more isolated from other countries, and that made this creative director not to be as popular as other names in fashion, which is a kind of a pity. But it also meant that Loewe remained a brand very, very Spanish and very much influenced by the country, and received very little influence by other fashion houses or by other countries, because basically we were isolating. So this bag was designed after the dictatorship died. That's the end of the dictatorship in Spain. Believe it or not, no one got rid of this guy until he died, and eventually he himself, the dictatorship, appointed the royal family. So now in Spain we have a king and a queen, who is the eldest son of the previous royal, Juan Carlos, who was appointed by the dictatorship. So he himself, the dictator, chose who would be his, that we would have the royal family, and we would have democracy. But that was only when he died, So anyway, this was around 1975. So this bag was it was born in the end of the dictatorship in Spain, and it was also a design to celebrate the freedom of those Spanish women who were, suffering a lot and had been suppressed during the dictatorship. So that's why they designed this bag, and they wanted something, that could keep all the daily items, but also that was very laid back, very simple, and it has a wraparound zipper to protect, the privacy from other people picking out what those women were carrying in their bags. So they still gave a little bit of privacy. But it's a kind of very simple and very classic design. Something that I learned during my research, and I thought it was very interesting, is that the anagram of Loewe that you can see, it was created by Karl Lagerfeld. So I thought, it was new to me. I didn't know it. And I find it's, Karl was a big influence in the whole fashion industry, right? Because, he created the CC for Chanel, and he created the Loewe anagram. So it's a piece of history by itself. So the bag is kind of a rectangle. This is in size 36. Currently in store, they still have this bag, and they have it in size 23, 28, and 36. The 36 size, which is this one, is the classic size. And as you can see, before, women carried bigger, larger bags. So now it's all about the mini trends. But before, a size 36 of width was pretty normal. And this one in particular is made out of navy suede. Suede is a very classic leather in Loewe. They work the suede very much in their handbags. So, and it has two top handles. The handles are not fussy, so you can play around with them. And the original design didn't have a strap, but at the moment, the current version has a detachable and adjustable strap. So you can carry it on the shoulder, you can carry crossbody. For me, I can just adjust any other strap of the ones that I have and try to, just to include a strap. I wanted to get an Hermes strap, pretty neutral, and I think I may get it. So that's the front. The back is very simple. Oops, so you see the handles just, they're not stiff. So it has these corner patches, but this is also suede. Sometimes they also come in leather. This is made of leather. The handle is also a very dark navy. They seem like navy blue, but I do believe it's a very dark navy blue. Nearly they seem like black. To be honest, I think they're still navy, but according to the light, sometimes they look so dark that they seem black, but you can see the detail. This bag is very well done. She's an oldie, but still she's in perfect condition. So here you have the zipper, Loewe Madrid, Loewe, and inside you have your keys. And you have feet to protect the bottom. Oops. I know, having 2 cats and a dog, I don't know whether it's very smart for me to have a suede bag, but I don't have any in my collection and I really wanted a Loewe Amazona, so you know, that's why I chose it. And I think this yellow gold hardware with the navy looks very, very nice. Now let me show you on the inside. Now I wanted to show you that yeah, the logo is embossed, and I have a purse organizer because this is a pretty soft leather bag, so otherwise it will try to collapse. So I think having a purse organizer to have the structure, to help the structure, it's much better. It does make it a little bit more boxier, but that's the nature of this bag. Now just one trick, because this bag is in perfect condition. You know, it has not been too much loved. You will see more imperfection on camera because, you know, suede tends to get all the little things and fluffies. You know, it's the nature of the leather, but it's in perfect condition. I don't see any scratches even at the bottom. You know, it's very well cared for. But the interior has a little bit of a smell. It's not a bad smell, it's just, you know, something that has been closed for probably quite a few years. The interior is made out of leather, and you have, let me take it out. I just wanted to give you one tip. This is what I do. I have a case and I put some perfume. I usually like jasmine, and I just put it inside, and then whenever it's closed, at least the bag will try to, you know, get the jasmine perfume, and it's just to disguise a little bit this. Yeah, it's like a scent of something that has been closed for many years. So let me take the purse organizer out. So as you can see, whenever there is not a purse organizer, this bag is pretty much like collapsed, let's say. I also like this look, I don't mind, but especially when I'm going to store it, I need the purse organizer, otherwise this bag is going to be destroyed structure wise. The interior is super clean, and that's why I know that the person didn't use it. It has Loewe, made in Spain. By the way, most of Loewe bags are made in Barcelona and in Getafe, which is near Madrid. Also, Spain has a lot of leather craftsmanship. So countries like Italy and Spain, they are very well known for leather craftsmanship, and even some LV bags are also made in Spain. So it's part of our tradition to make leather products. So anyway, you have like a big pocket with a zipper, and here she has even, this is for the maintenance, the booklet. Yeah. And then there's another pocket in front, and you can close it. It has like a pin to close it if you want. It's in navy leather. Yep. And on the other side there's nothing. So as you can see, it's a very soft leather, and that's the reason why I think it's much better to keep the purse organizer inside. So as you can see, capacity wise, you have a lot of space in here. So the 36 size, which is this one, is a bag that you can carry a lot of things. I want to show you whether you can fit a laptop or not. So another thing that I wanted to mention is it's not a super heavy bag. Maybe this is around 1 kilo, a little bit over 1 kilo, but it's not a super heavy bag. So this is what I'm carrying in another bag. I was still using my Celine big bag in small size, which I love. So as usual, I only need a cavi, so I will put it here. Or I could, this is, you know, I buy these purse organizers. Actually I tailor-made them in Taobao, which is China Alipay, and they always give me some extras. This was an old one that I had and I'm using, but now I ordered a new one in, you know, navy color just to match my new bag. As usual, I always have my pouch with my power bank and all my essentials here. Then I have a bottle of water. This is a Swell, and this is how much? 290 ounces, 9 ounces, 260 ml. So you can fit here. Of course, it will not close because it's not so. It's pretty rectangular shape. It's not very high. Okay, I'm just gonna hair tie. I use this tempo because it's so hot in Shanghai right now that they help me to, you know, refresh. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm carrying. Of course, if I put the bottle of water like this, it's gonna work. Then I can close, no problem. But if you carry like this, then probably you cannot zip it because it's too high. Yep. So I tried to put my MacBook Air with a cover. It doesn't fit, but if you had to carry it, you could still carry it like this or take the purse organizer out. So it will destroy a little bit because now it's getting pretty heavy. So it does not fully fit. But if it's just an emergency or, you know, it's just one time, I think you can still carry. However, I wouldn't carry because I have so many bags. I would probably choose another bag to carry my laptop. However, I can carry my, this is an iPad. Yeah, so you can carry your iPad. No problem. This is, it's not the mini, it's the regular size. I believe it's the iPad Air. So yeah, you can just put it inside and this one fits perfectly. So that's it. I don't have much else to say other than, yeah, this is an icon bag for Loewe. It's like the same as Hermes, has the Birkin and the Kelly. The Amazona is Loewe's icon bag. And it has a special meaning for because of, you know, it was created after the dictatorship, and it represents the freedom of and independence of women who were repressed during that dictatorship. So it's pretty meaningful. And that's the reason why it is plain, but very classic, very understated luxury. And this is why I love it so much. I think you can carry this bag and you're not shouting luxury handbag. It's very respectful. It's not a show-off bag. You can take it to meetings. You can take it to the office. You can take it, you know, on a daily shopping. It's pretty big, so you have to be careful because the more you put into it, of course, it will become heavier. Without any weight, I would say this is around 1 kilo, a little bit over 1 kilo. So you need to pay attention. But how this bag is made, I mean, it's perfection. It will endure the test of time. The anagram is very small. At the moment, they have it in, the, I believe, in the corner. So it's even more low-key. But unless you you are a handbag lover, you don't know this is a Loewe bag, or unless you read here Loewe Madrid, and you can also take it out if you want. So yeah, I just wanted to share the Amazona bag, just because I see in YouTube usually there's only Hermes, unboxing after unboxing after unboxing. And there are so many handbags and so many luxury houses that deserve love and appreciation. And would you believe, in a world where there was only one brand and that was Hermes, it would be horrible. It would be terrible, because no one could carry any handbag. It would be so difficult to find a bag. And that's why I think we should appreciate a lot of the past. This bag is a classic. It's appreciation for the craftsmanship, and it's a little bit of appreciation of our past, our history, where we come from. And I think we should not forget that, and we should always appreciate these bags that are not in trend anymore. Nobody's talking about them. You don't see celebrities carrying them anymore, but they are part of our history. They tell a story, and they're just beautiful to look at, and they're just classic. So I wanted to share with you, this baby is coming to my collection, and it's my first suede bag. And I don't have too many navy blue bags, so I'm pretty happy with the color combination. And it's a bag I can carry for daily. I can take to work. Probably it's not much a summer bag, I will tell you that. But I still love it. And I think it looks great with jeans and sneakers and a t-shirt or a hoodie or whatever. And I just wanted to share it with you. I hope you like this video. If you have other Loewe bags, I think Loewe is my number one recommendation for someone who's starting their luxury journey. I would say go to Loewe and go to Saint Laurent. I think both are great options. Celine, maybe it's a third option. I just love those brands because they're very understated but very well priced and high quality leather. So it's very difficult, you will get disappointed buying any bag from any of those three houses. As a Spanish, Loewe for us is like Hermes for French people, because it is the most renowned and well-known brand for luxury handbags. During many years, Loewe concentrated on luxury handbags and leather small goods, so it's part of the brand history. So later on they did ready to wear and perfumes and all that, but the core of their existence was the small leather goods and handbags. So I believe that's why for us, the Spanish, we say Loewe is like the Spanish Hermes. This is our meaning. It's not trying to compare the both houses, but it's just Hermes is meaningful to French as Loewe is meaningful to Spanish. That's why we would say Loewe is a Spanish Hermes. So I think yeah, I said it all. Just have a look. They still have the Amazona. In Spanish we say Amazona, but anyway, you can say Amazona. I don't know. I'm a Spanish living in China. I don't know what language I'm talking anymore, so excuse my Chinglish. Sometimes I have a very strange mixture, because my brain sometimes thinks in Chinese, sometimes in Spanish. I'm Catalan, so I also speak Catalan. Yeah, so that's the reason why my accent sometimes is a little bit all over the place, so I'm sorry for that. But yeah, I think I told you everything about the size. It's made in Spain. It's a Spanish brand, but one of the founders was German. That's the reason why it has a German name. And yeah, I think, let me see, because I had some notes. Yeah, Loewe was bought by LVMH Group, so it was acquired fully in 1996. So now it's it's being one of the oldest fashion or luxury houses in the LVMH Group. So that's for your reference. And yeah, I think I covered everything. Let me put my perfume inside because I want it to smell very nice and very fresh. And anyway, this is how I plan to carry my bag. It's especially good for traveling. I'm gonna try to find a nice strap for it, and that will be it. So please comment below if you have any Loewe bags. What's your opinion about the brand? If you still didn't buy any handbag, what's your opinion? What is taking you back from buying? And let me know if you like this bag or if you're considering another Loewe bag. And yeah, let's chat a little bit in the comment section. And if you have any other video ideas or any other bags that you're looking into that maybe I have them in my collection, just send me a comment. Just write a comment and I will try to reply you. So I hope you have a good day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.